Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Band Together Leadership. My name is Paul Everts and I'm your host. My email address is BAND, the number 2 together, bandtogether, Comcast.net. Also check out our wonderful handy dandy website, conductingmylife.com, where you see I'm an author, speaker, trainer, coach. Use primarily John Maxwell material, and this is one of his great books. John Maxwell is a New York Times bestselling author. This book helped me raise 2 beautiful children, my wife and myself. And now our son's 30, our daughter's gonna be 28. And now our son has 3 children. So we did a pretty good job. Both are college graduates. So yeah, my resume is pretty cool about being a father. All right. I would get this book if I were you. We're on breakthrough number 8. There's 10 breakthroughs, of course. Why not be 10? Why not 11? We always have these, beautiful even numbers here. Okay, so here we go. Let me get to the start of this for you. Breakthrough number 8, take your child down memory lane. The potential breakthrough for the parent, a bridge to the child. Potential breakthrough for the child, bondedness with the family. How to take your family down memory lane. Last week we talked about time. This week, number 2, talking. Dr. John Bauckham said, with the appearance of the 2-bathroom home, Americans forgot how to cooperate. With the appearance of the 2-car family, we forgot how to associate. And with the coming of the 2-television home, we forgot how to communicate. Poor or non-existent communication is the greatest problem many parents face with their children. And know that this I think the book was published, let me check, 1996. Yikes, the book's almost 30 years old. So poor or non-existent communication is the greatest problem many parents face with their children. Yeah, it's even now, maybe more so, frankly. Okay, no matter what the cause, parents and children are talking to one another less each day. Remember, this is 1996. 20 years ago, Dr. Maxwell saw the results of a survey conducted by family life specialists Delmer H. Holbrook and his wife. It reported the 3 things fathers say most often when responding to their kids. Number 1, I'm too tired. Number 2, we don't have enough money. And number 3, keep quiet. As bad as those results were, Dr. Maxwell thinks conditions were better 20 years ago than they are today. So 20 years ago would be 1976. So that's almost now 50 years ago. One of the best ways to promote communication is to catch your children when they want to talk. Margaret, who's his wife, Margaret and I, Dr. Maxwell, have tried to do this by making ourselves available at certain times every day. For example, Margaret has always tried to be home when the kids arrive from school. We've eaten dinner together as a family as often as possible. I've taken the kids to school in the mornings and left the radio off so we could talk. And we've had regular prayer time each day with each child. The keys to communicating with children are availability and perseverance. You have to make yourself available to children at times when they may want to talk. Prime times are right before bedtime, first thing in the morning, and right after school. So are times when you're out having fun with your kids. If they feel safe and loved, they're more likely to share feelings with you. And when they become less communicative, don't give up. Continue to love them and listen. And then number 3, traditions. I love traditions. Besides having fun or being fun, they preserve a family's heritage and give each family member a sense of shared identity. Things of value can be handed down from generation to generation through traditions. And once a practice has been established within the family, you'll find that children look forward to it as a vital part of an event. When most people hear the word tradition, they think of things that happen once each year. But annual traditions are not the only type worth observing, considering the following possibilities. I'll just let you know what they are. Milestone traditions, annual traditions, weekly traditions, and daily traditions. A legacy of traditions. Okay, let's do a couple more. Trips. By now, you probably realize trips are significant to the Maxwell family. Margaret and I decided early in our marriage that she should be included in exciting trips I was to take. I was to be her companion in life, not a storyteller. As a result, we've taken wonderful trips together as a couple and as a family. When I was growing up, we took quite a few family trips, and no matter where we were going or how far we were traveling, Dad always stopped driving at 3 p.m. and picked out a motel with a swimming pool so we could play in the water before dinner. So the trip down the street may change your life. Not all trips were vacation variety. Occasionally Dad took us to other trips, profound impact and us memories of different kind. What a great idea. Yes, go get ice cream together, right? Go to the park, take trips, go see the aquarium. It doesn't have to be extravagant trips, okay? Does not have to be. So don't let that get in the way. All right, tenderness. This will be the last thing for today. Tenderness. We walk down memory lane so we can bond with our children. Of all human experiences, tenderness is the best vehicle for bonding. Tenderness involves loving, encouraging, touch, and emotional commitment. Physical tenderness is touch. Touch has incredible ability to heal people and bond them to one another. We've all heard stories about what happens to newborn children when they're deprived of physical touch and affection. Many become withdrawn and die. Touch has the incredible ability to heal people and bond them to one another. Okay. Emotional tenderness should go hand in hand with physical tenderness. It takes place when family members are sensitive to the needs of one another and commit to meeting those needs appropriately every day. When author and management expert Stephen Covey, great author, super love him, discussed healthy and interdependent relationships in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and I highly recommend it. He was describing emotional tenderness. He explained a marriage relationship in terms of an emotional bank account. In a financial bank account, a person makes deposits and builds up a reserve from which to make periodic withdrawals. In an emotional bank account, we make relational deposits that build up trust. Covey noted 6 major ways a person makes deposits in an emotional bank account. They're good guidelines not only for a marriage, but also for a parent-child relationship. I would actually say as a teacher, probably teacher-student as well. Number 1, understanding the individual. Deep down, everyone wants to be understood. Children, students are no different. As they get older, that desire continues to grow. Number 2, attending to the little things. Taking care of the little things communicates tenderness wonderfully. You can do a variety of things that build a relationship. Attending to a school child's scraped knee. Making your child's bed for her as a surprise. Cooking his favorite food for dinner. Number 3, keeping commitments. That's so important. Few things erode trust faster than unkept commitments, so keep your promises. Number 4, clarifying expectations. Have you ever gotten angry with your kids for not doing what you asked, then realized you didn't explain your expectations well? If you have, you're eroding their trust in you. A careful and a loving explanation on the front end will show your children tenderness and respect. Number 5, show personal integrity. Consistency is important to children. When your words and actions match, you are showing them you live a life of integrity and they're able to trust you. And then finally, number 6, apologizing sincerely when you make a withdrawal. Finally, when you make mistakes, admit them. When you don't, it drives a wedge between you and your children and students. They know they've been wronged. When you don't apologize, it drives them away from you. Next week, breakthrough number 9. Don't wait for the church to grow your child spiritually. Please don't wig out all you non-Christians and non-sacred people. Get through chapter 9 with us. All right. God bless you. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope this helps somebody. Again, we have a Venmo account. It'd be great if you drop $1 or $2 in there. Also, please press the like button. The algorithm's not liking us too much. And subscribe, share. It's good stuff. All right. Have a good day.